Okay, so here's a breakdown of the deoxyribonucleotide. And so first, I want to do it based on the carbon. So at the core is a pentose sugar. It's a deoxyribo sugar, and it's made up of five carbons. And these five carbons matter because there's a special, characteristic to each one of the carbons, except for one of them. But this first carbon is carbon number one. And on carbon number one, your base is always attached to carbon number one. This is gold, which means that it'll be on the exam. You'll see this again. So remember this, right? But your base is always attached to carbon number one. Carbon number two for me is that identifying carbon, meaning that from carbon number two, I'll be able to tell if this is a deoxyribose sugar or a ribose sugar. And it's really about what's here. If it's an OH here, then I know that that's a ribose sugar. If it's just the hydrogen here, no oxygen, then that's a deoxyribose sugar. So carbon one, the base is attached there. Carbon two is my identifying carbon. Carbon three, if you notice there's a OH here, and whenever you see this, this is called a free OH. It's there where another nucleotide can bond. So carbon 3 has a hydroxyl group critical for the creation of the phosphodiester bond, and it's where a new nucleotide would attach. And so this is carbon number 3. That's where it's almost like Legos. It's like an open hole in the bottom of a Lego where I know I can add another Lego there. Carbon four, I said, there's something special about all of them except for one. Well, the one is carbon four. So there's nothing you need to know about carbon on number four, but carbon number five is where the phosphate group would be attached. So the phosphate group is attached to carbon number five. So carbon one is the base. Carbon two is identifying. Carbon three is where I would add another nucleotide, and carbon five is where the phosphate group would be attached. And a major thing that you need to remember here is that these nucleotides, so nucleotide is made up of a sugar, a base, and a phosphate group. However, and this is gold too, because you'll need this for the exam, if there's no phosphate group, then this is called a nucleoside. So you have a sugar and you have a base, that's a nucleoside. But you have a phosphate group, a sugar, and a base, that's a nucleotide.